Welcome back, babies. It's your girl AJ up in the building. What's good? Y'all, I am doing so well. I am getting back into my crafty vibes. And I think you noticed the room is a little bit changed because we have a table on this side now. Okay, you guys, so we have reorganized and remodeled. Not really remodeled, but just reorganized and moved a lot of things around in my craft room just to make it more, let's see, workable. When you got so much going on, it's like, let's just make it workable. Let's just make it where I could work and still have my space. My biggest thing is always having that open space in my room because it gives me that just breathing room. So I love that. Now, today we have a fun project that we're going to do. I think this is... it's not my first. It's probably my third time doing a book bag. So as you know, July is coming to an end. August is around the corner. My daughter is starting school, you guys. I'm so happy somebody gonna be up at this house. I have one less child home. Okay, you guys. But school is around the corner. So with that being said, I thought about doing some custom book bags. I wanted to do embroidery and I also wanted to do some vinyl. But I feel like for this project, I'm gonna do some vinyl. Now for me, when it comes down to doing back to school items, definitely for book bags, this is my opinion. Everybody's opinion is a little bit different. For me, I don't like adding the full name of a child on a book bag. Even if you come to me and you want it done, I will let you know. I don't promote that because I don't think that is safe for your child. Just because when your child is going to school, if you have their name on there, for example, their name is Jasmine, it's on the back of their book bag. All you have to do as a stranger is to say, hey, Jasmine, your mom told me to come get you. Definitely if they're in kindergarten or first grade. So because of that, I do not promote just having a full name on the back of a book bag or the lunchbox. I feel like you could just have the nickname or like a shortened name or just a monogram of the name, just so you at the same time, you know this is your child book bag. They know this is their book bag, but at the same time, a stranger just doesn't know their name and they could be walking behind them and just say, hey, Jasmine, come on, your mom told me to come get you, because they see your name on the back of your book bag. Some people have the full names, Jasmine Williams. Okay, well, wow, you just gave the stranger the name. So because of that, I think monograms are very good, definitely for book bags and lunch boxes. Now, I got this book bag from Heyyy Warehouse with the lunch box, and we will be doing a design on both of these. I will be using HTV Run handheld heat press. It is the auto heat press that basically it tells you your pressure that you're doing on there. So this is the lunch box right here that I got from Heyyy Warehouse. Very cool. It's kind of very simple, but at the same time for kids, it's very simple. You can hold it, go, put a water bottle on the side. So I want to add just like a monogram on the front or down below. And this is the book bag. It's a black book bag. Simple, nothing too much. Definitely for like kindergarten, just all black. And we're gonna put like the monogram here. Now, because the inside is like a waterproof canvas on the interior, that's why I think I'm going to do the handheld heat press or iron, just because I don't want to put this underneath the heat press and overheat it and it melts some of the stuff inside of it. Definitely when it comes down to this part, it will melt the inside of it, so I don't want to just put it underneath the heat press. I'm thinking of just using the handheld heat press so I can actually see the amount of pressure I'm doing for it. I'm not having it too hot where it burns the interior inside or it melts together and now it's stuck. So that's the idea. We will be using the Siser Juliet that's behind me. Boom, baby. We will be using the Siser Juliet to cut everything, and we'll be using HTV Run handheld heat press to actually press everything. So let's go ahead and get started. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss a beat. And let's go ahead and get started with today's project. Hey, let's go. Okay guys, so I'm going to show you guys all of the vinyl that I'll be using. Now, I will also let you guys know where I got it from. So I have this neon pink glitter vinyl that I got from Heat Transfer Warehouse that I'll be using also for the pencil design. In the yellow also came from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I believe this yellow is like a sun-kissed yellow. I forgot the name of it. I brought it a while ago. And we also just have like a neon pink that I got from them. This is the regular vinyl. All of this is HTV vinyl. We also have black vinyl from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Now this is a holographic glass, broken glass vinyl that I got from Amazon. This is the only thing I got from Amazon. I don't remember the company or like the brand. I brought it a while ago. It's almost empty. So everything else comes from Heat Transfer Warehouse. We'll also be using the Siser Juliet to cut everything. And this will be going on a book bag and also the lunchbox. Now, I decided to do the glitter just because I wanted to bring some color up in there, like some shiny colors, definitely for a girl. I think just adding like some pop of glitter or just playing around with some different things like the holographic glass. It's gonna play at the it's gonna play as the eraser. I think just adding like some pops of colors, just gonna bring it out a little bit more, just because like I said, I don't want to just write the name on it. I want to just make it like a cute design that represents the school, back to school theme, and also throw something special in there. So I definitely think this is gonna come out freaking adorable. Let's go ahead and start the cutting process, you guys. Okay. Alright y'all, we're going to take a mini little break. This is part of motherhood because I have the baby. I have to take him and put him down for a nap in the room before we actually start cutting, and it get very loud up in here. So we're going to take a little mini break before we start the cutting process and put him down for a nap and feed him. So I will be back. Alright you guys, so we're going to go ahead and start with the black. The black is going to be the outline for the pencil. So we're going to need a 9x9 property. Oh, perfect. I always put some extra on top of there. So we're going to go ahead and put the black here. This is the black HTV. This is also from Heat Transfer Warehouse. I'm using a Cricut mat. You could use a Cricut mat, a Siser mat, HTV Run mat. You could use whatever mat that you have. So we're going to place it shiny side down because we are doing HTV vinyl. Now, if you do not know, if you are new to vinyl, you are doing shiny side down, matte side up, and your design should be mirrored like you saw me mirrored inside of the design space. So I'm using some blue painter's tape because my mat is old. I usually like to go all the way. Basically, use my mat until you cannot use it no more, and it's on the verge of going in the garbage very soon, you guys. So it will be in the garbage real soon. Now you guys may hear my son in the background. He's in here today. I don't know why he wants to be in my area today. I think he just wants to be around me at the moment. So we're going to go ahead and send the black through. Now for this black, for my cut speed, I'm going to let you guys know the speed that I'm using. So I'm going to go ahead and basically put this in the cutting machine first. Make sure I hold down the vinyl. So if you do not know, for the Siser Juliet, it does start at the bottom in the corner. That's kind of how the whole design starts. It starts from the bottom. Now for my cut settings, I'm using the speed of 11. And for the force, I'm going to do 29. I don't want nothing too deep or like the force to be so deep to cut through the whole entire vinyl. And I'm going to go ahead and send it to the machine to cut. The design is already mirrored. I mirrored it in the design space. So this design is for the book bag. And we're just going to cut this. This speed is very fast. And this is a speed of 11, yet it does go fast. Now this machine is quieter than the Cameo and the Cricut, but yet the HTV Run machine is a little bit quieter than this, if that makes sense. But this is very quiet. I could walk away and I won't even know it's done unless it does beep for you once it's done, but other than that, you really don't hear the machine as it cuts compared to the other ones. I think this design is going to be so cute. I actually want to do this design on a shirt too. I'll probably just do that off camera, but my focus is getting the book bag done. I think this is going to be a cute design because it represents back to school and also just initials of the name. So we are done. Now this cut beautiful. I could see it and I could feel it. I know you can see it too. Now if you are new to vinyl cutting, usually you can see it once it cut through. If you don't, most likely it didn't cut. So we're going to go ahead and do the rest of them. I'll probably fast forward some of them. Some of them will probably do the steps together. So we are done with the black. Okay, so now we have the pink glitter and the light glitter. I'm going to try to cut both at one time. Take this tape off, honestly. So the glitter part would be 8 by 6. And I don't want to say very small and it's going in the corners. So we're just going to focus on this part right here. Put that to the side, save that for later. I'm going to go ahead and get my little paper cutter. I actually found this. I thought I lost it, y'all, but I found it. Where was it? Don't ask me. The reason I stopped using this is just because I want to actually be able to measure and cut right. That's why I stopped using this. I know for a fact this is 12 at the top. Let me make sure. Alright, perfect. 8 by 6. 8 is right here. Alright, perfect. So we got that 8 done. Now I can use the paper cutter. That's 8 and we need 8 by 6, so I still like to have a little bit extra just to be sure. There we go. About to say that thing ain't even cut. Double check. That's 8 by 6. I did add a little extra, made about like 8 by 7 to be honest. I always add just a little bit extra on there just to be sure. This pink glitter is so freaking cute. It's one of my favorites. Now for this one, we just really need a small piece. It's not nothing major because it's going in the corner. And I know it's not that big. It's 38 smaller piece. And we're going to try to cut everything at one time. That is the goal. So these are 2 colors. This glitter is so freaking cute. Let me go ahead and get the cutting mat. Y'all may hear the kids. I don't know what's going on with them today, but honey, they are off the charts. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and place this on shiny side down, even for the glitter. Boom. Go ahead and get my tape. Tape is your best friend. And I'm going to go ahead and piece this right here. Kind of tape it all at one time. Now, is this going to come out right? I have no idea because I'm basically trying to line it up in my own mind. And I hope I did line it up the correct way. And make sure everything is good. This mat is definitely probably going in the garbage today. It will be going in the garbage today. I could actually cut some of this off because that is going over the whole entire mat. Alrighty. We are done. Let's see if that actually works versus doing extra cuts that we don't need to. I am cutting out at least 2 because I'll be doing the lunch bag too. So I'll be cutting off at least 2 pieces of each one. Alrighty. Let's see if we lined it up right. Let's see how this go, y'all. I think this should be good to go. We're gonna find out though, okay? We're gonna find out. And let's send it. Everything is still mirrored. I didn't really change the blade cut or the depth of anything at all. I kept it the same just because I didn't think I needed to. When I tell you guys this machine cuts so fast, it's a little bit crazy. I'm going to turn you guys a little bit. But this machine cuts so fast. It is quiet compared to all the other machines, but honey, the speed on here, the speed is something I can't even tell you something about. Now, the next color is like a brown because I forgot about the pencil head, so we will have to cut a small piece for the pencil, and that's just like a very small brown. So I do have colors of shades of brown. Oh, that was actually really quick. Let me go ahead and bring y'all out. Okay, now talking that was like 5 minutes, I feel like. Did we line it up right? We did. We actually lined it up perfect. We lined that up perfect. I thought I was gonna be off a little bit, but everything cut out beautiful. So we got 2 done in 1. Let's go ahead and move forward for everything else. I'm just gonna fast forward it for you guys.
Don't wanna overthink it, baby. It's just me. Some kind of butterfly. Baby, you give me midnight. You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me here high and dry. Oh, but I don't wanna jinx it, baby. Let's not get ahead of my time. Oh, but I don't wanna miss you, baby. So I stand up and speak my mind. Oh,
right, y'all, let's see what goes first. So we do have the yellow and the black. We are doing a layered design, so because of that, we need to make sure we know basically which layer go first. I believe the black will go first just because it's the outline, but it may go after the yellow. And definitely because I'm doing holographic, and holographic requires a cold peel, and afterwards I don't recommend heat pressing it again. So because of that, I definitely want to know if I have to put that last, or if I can put it last, because if I put it first, then this design may go wrong, and because of that, I may have to change out the holographic. Now, let's figure out what's going to be after the yellow. That's important. Definitely for this design, it's going to be very important, because once it's heat pressed on, that's kind of it. Definitely for layers. So, I believe this is going to be an eraser. Let me go ahead and cut that, because that is the small piece and the big one. The design of the bag is black, so the black is going to fill in for that. And this part is the pencil head. Okay. Try not to press, cut my design, because I would be mad. This goes here. Yeah, so the black has to be the outline, and that has to go first, as I see from here. Then we have the holographic. And the holographic, I would love this to go last. I'm going to try my best to do this after the bow and everything. And I'm going to try my best to do as many presses as I can in one. That holographic is so freaking cute on there. Okay, y'all, it's coming together. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. I hope my daughter loves this. I'm going to have to put this design on a book bag, and then the bow going to go here. Now, I could also do the bow here. Just because of the size, we could also do the bow there. Oh my gosh, I don't know which way I want to do the bow, because I feel like doing it here. I don't know. I feel like it looks good. It looks good. It looks good. Y'all let me know. It's going to be too late, but y'all can let me know, because if anything, we could do the shirt with the bow there. I don't know what looks good. I think the bow will look better here, though. The size that I did for the bow actually fits perfect for any which position I do it. I don't know. I just feel like, for me, I'm going to move it here. I think it looks better if we put the bow here in the middle of the pencil versus the pencil head. So we're going to put the bow there. I just think that looks better. And then you have the initials that go at the bottom. Boom. Alright, so this is how we're going to do it. This is the steps that we have to take, and we now know which layer go first, what layer go where, and because of that, everything is perfect to go for this layer design. Let's go ahead and press this. Let's go.
We're going to go ahead and start with the book bag. I do have the heat press ready to go. So this is the book bag right here. Just in case you haven't missed that process, this is the book bag right here. We're going to start with this book bag first. Now, this is our design that we have. This is a layered design right here that we did. Everything is mainly from Teacher's Warehouse besides the holographic vinyl. That's the only vinyl that I get off of Amazon. So we're going to go ahead and put that to the side. The design is going to go right here in the front of the book bag, just right here. And I do have my heat press over here from HTV Run. I have it set at 320 Fahrenheit for 15 seconds. I'm going to go ahead and place my first design down, the first layer of the design. That's the yellow part. I'm going to go ahead and face it down. Not the yellow part, the black is the first layer of the design. So I'm making sure everything is where I want it to be at, because I may have to bring it down a little bit. And if I see I do have to bring it down a tad bit, but if I do that, then the J and the S will have to go on the top and not at the bottom anymore. So I'm going to go ahead and bring it some more. So that way for the JS, it could fit right at the bottom. Make sure they have to bring it up a little bit more. So because it won't fit how I want it for the JS, I'm going to actually bring the JS to the top. Okay, we could do that. We could bring the JS to the top and everything else, because that's the bottom how we plan on having it. So let me go ahead and get my parchment paper that I will be using for this. I get my parchment paper. I said that right. I get my parchment paper from Amazon. This is the parchment paper that I'll be using. Go ahead and get a piece out for the layers that we'll be doing. Side. So we're going to go ahead and basically take everything apart. I'm going to start with the black vinyl. Even though I really didn't have to use black because the book bag is black. We're going to start with the black vinyl. Make sure everything is pushed down how I want it to be. Everything is where it should be there. Alrighty. Everything is where it should be at. Everything is good to go. Now, the reason that I chose to use this heat press, this is the heat press I've been using from HTV1. I chose to use this heat press just because I don't think putting this beneath the regular heat press is a good idea. So with this heat press, you're able to push down on it and it will tell you the pressure that you're using. So for example, it's that I'm using 36 for my pounds for the pressure. And I'm able to actually move it around and get the little curves to make sure that everything is in there. Definitely because it's a book bag. Some of the pieces may not go all the way underneath a regular heat press. Definitely for the curves. So that's why I chose to use this instead, because I definitely think it would get to the curves that I needed to get to inside the little spot. Alrighty. A little hot. Let it cool off a little bit. So it's almost done cooling. I'm going to go ahead and peel slowly but surely. This material is like a canvas material. You also don't want to put it underneath the heat press and it gets too hot. I'm going to do a small peel. So I definitely think when it comes down to doing something like this, a book bag, I recommend using an iron or a small heat press, a portable heat press, a handheld heat press, like the one that I just used from HTV1. That way you're not overheating anything, and you also are getting just like the small pieces from when material is moving around. And a very nice slow peel. Just because of this material. This is like a canvas material. I don't want anything to overheat. And you also got to just be careful because you are doing layers over here. Let's be honest, the layers, you are heating it up a lot. But that's why it's important to make sure you are using the right type of material. And you're also using the right heat press or something like this. Now, a lot of people don't think, oh, heat press doesn't matter when you're doing something like this. But honey, the heat presses matter then too. It's going to matter what heat press you use for this material, for this design. Alrighty. Some parts didn't fully go, and that's okay because we will be pressing this more than once. So doing a layer design probably wasn't the best idea, but y'all know me. Who cares? I'm going to do it any which way. So now we're going to go ahead and move to the next one, and that's going to be the yellow. So I'm going to go ahead and line up the yellow where it should be at. Because it's black on black, that's probably the hardest thing is lining up everything because it is black on black. You barely could tell where everything lines up at because you're doing it on black. I should have did the black in a different color because I can't even tell you where the black is starting at or ending at. But I think we got it. Alright, let's remove the pink part of it. So what I'm going to do is get a piece of parchment paper just to make sure. I'm also going to double check the inside to make sure I'm not overheating anything. And I'm going to go ahead and get the heat press again. And I'm going to press the green button to start it. Push down on it. It's telling me right now I'm using a pressure of 40. Wow, I'm getting a little bit strong. Push down on it. I'm going to also just make sure I'm getting little corners. I'm trying not to overheat anything either. Make sure I get them little corners. Alright. That. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit just to make sure that it did its good for the bag. Alright, you guys. So y'all might hear the washing and drying going because it's time to wash some clothes. Now we are done with the holographic. The holographic was the cold peel. But this is the bag. That holographic made this. It actually came out freaking adorable. I'm loving it. I love the way everything came out. Look at that. That holographic. It looks so cute from the glitter and everything, you guys. It definitely came out very good. I am loving the whole entire design of this. And I definitely think, even for the name JS, you know, like, I feel like this is something better than first just putting a whole full name on there. But I'm loving the design. It came out freaking adorable. Like I said, I got this book bag from Heat Trends Warehouse. I don't know if they sell these book bags, but I end up getting it from them. And we didn't mess up the interior or nothing inside, so that is good. Everything still is able to zip, open, and nothing fused together. That is the biggest part about when you're doing book bags because it's waterproof canvas. So that is the important part about when you're doing book bags, but yet it came out amazing. And I love the whole entire design, you guys. All right, you guys. So now it's time to do the lunch bag. We're going to do the same process, y'all. My baby's in his food at the moment. But we're going to do the same exact process. As you see, the interior does have like the insulin in here. So we definitely have to be careful to not overheat this. And that's exactly why I wanted to use a auto heat press. I think that auto heat press. They used to be run handheld heat press just for this. So the design is going to go right here. I'm thinking of like having it. Okay. So I want JS up here and a design down here. We're going to see right now. Heat press is ready. Y'all may hear him cry in the background. He's just laying in the boxy. We're going to start with a black, like before. We're not going to change anything. We start with the black. And we're going to start with the black. And I'm not going to put this down here. Yeah, this is exactly how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to put the pencil down here and JS up here. Go ahead and trim it up. And this is why I say that I do feel like these should come with pressing pillows, because they don't come with pressing pillows. I definitely think they should come with pressing pillows for this exact reason for doing this part. I'm going to go ahead and move everything else to the side, so that way we can go ahead and press this. The heat press is ready. Now this heat press, I did get this one off of TikTok. They do have it on Amazon too. Now with this one, it's not really going to be pressure because we also try not to melt anything either. And I wish I had a pressing pillow for the interior. So we kind of just want to press it without pressing it too much. That anything is fine. And I'm kind of going to move it around because I want to make sure it gets everything without pressing too hard to heat anything up. At the same time, as you see, I'm going back just to make sure that the inside is not overheating and heating up, that it's melting together. You're just going to open it up a little bit. A pressing pillow would have been ideal for this right now. Alrighty. The bottom of the pencil definitely needed more. Let me see. That is fine. I'm going to let it cool down a little bit, but it's definitely hot. As you see, the pencil is on here, just the outline is on here. I have the bag open also, so that way the bag is getting some air through there and it's not overheating. Not overheating or melting together, basically, because I don't want to heat the bag closed, because if I do that, then it's going to be stuck. Now, I probably could get like parchment paper and put it inside too, and I'm going to try that. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and make notes. You want to get some parchment paper and put inside. I think that would help for like the inside, that it doesn't together. I think that would definitely help and plain is smart. Alrighty, definitely because it's my first time doing the mustache. Okay. Do down a little bit. Okay, not bad. It actually pressed, you guys. That pressed way better than a book bag. It like pressed fully. Nothing was really left behind. Now you can't see it probably because it's like black and black. But that pressed actually very well. We're going to go ahead and just layer everything. We're going to try to do as much as we can so where we don't have to do so many brushes. That's the goal. Oh, I got with the right there. So let me go ahead and put that in here, get that glitter off, and finish the top. The black on black is kind of hard when it comes down to doing stuff, so we're going to try to use it to line everything up. So we're going to try to line everything up as best as we can because that black on black makes it a little bit hard to kind of see everything. I'm going to try my best to line it up. Okay, I think I lined it all up. So we're just going to press that back though. And I'm doing 320 also. I didn't change anything for this time. Alrighty. So I did that for about 15 to 16 seconds. Now I'm going to let this cool down a little before I peel it. So we're just going to let it cool just a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and get some heat transfer tape and start basically placing everything else. The heat transfer tape will help everything stay in place. At the same time, it's heat transfer so it won't overheat or like not overheat but get stuck to my heater. So I'm going to put a JS at the top. And I may have to, for this, actually, like, take that out. But we're going to do that once we get to that top. Okay, let's throw that away. What's this? This is sticking everywhere. All right. That's a little off the line now. You can just apply it and apply. It's okay. We messed it a little bit with the alignment, but it's okay. Like we're not gonna stress it about it. We're gonna do some heat transfer tape right here too, because I'm bold to sit here and really try to basically do layered vinyl on bags. I don't think nobody gonna sit here and do some layer vinyl on some bags, but no, I sit here and I do it out of everybody. I'm like, no, I'm gonna do it because I can do it. I do it. I feel it. That's great. Now for this, I actually want to open it up. So I'm gonna heat press this part first, and then I will do the other side. Press down and make sure I am moving it around. So make sure everything is giving an even amount. For this, I have about 10 pounds of pressure on there. So I'm not really like pushing down on it. Just because I want to actually move this around and make sure everything is getting pressed where it should be with an even amount of pressure in there. At the same time, I don't want to have it in one place because if I have it in one place, I may also melt the inside of it. So I'm also going to make sure I move it around just because of that. All right. This over here. Now what I'm going to do is actually put this over and go ahead and remove this and just press the top part. I love that the top part can flip out because that way I'm not keep pressing the inside again and adding more to it. I could also get the design in the back, but I like the front of it. So the reason I'm moving it around, like I said, is just because I don't want to stay in that one spot, and while I'm in that one spot, I'm overheating it, and everything is like, sticking together. That was the thing. Now let's see. Interior is still good while we did that. You have to keep checking the interior because you don't want that to overheat. I keep saying overheat, but I think that on somehow. Like, you don't want that to get hot at all. Alrighty. So this, I'm going to do the final press of everything. And on top of that, what I'm going to try to do is I want to press the pink part of my press at the same time. The holographic piece is the one that goes last because it's holographic and need a cold fill. And usually after that, I don't want to double go over it waiting because the holographic can become like just like tacky where it looks bad. So I'm putting tape on that just really small so it doesn't move. Alrighty, so we're gonna press it again. This one I'm gonna try doing some pressure. The bow, I think, kind of made it just the extra pop that it needed by adding that bow on here. It looks so good. Already. It's this one part that didn't get the heat. It's the point I'm trying to make sure I'm not heating up the bag or staying in one spot too long. So that's why I'm like moving it. So I may not get everything. So that's why I'm just going over everything again. And that's also why I didn't add the holographic piece because as you see, I'm still pressing it again and again. But I'm making sure I get them curves in the corners and make sure I'm not keeping the bag up inside and pressing it too long. I can't stay in one spot too long because it's going to melt the inside of it and it's going to stick together. So I am trying to like move around as I'm doing it. And then when I'm done, I try to open it up so we can get some air. Not overheat. Oh yeah, he done woke up. Alright, sorry, I had to go get him a bottle really quickly and let's see if it just cool down. So small. I don't know why I'm trying to use my nails instead of like. So what's the color on here? This one. Boom. Last piece is the holographic. I'm gonna go ahead and get the texture. Line it up as best as I can. The packing paper is inside. Let's begin. Alrighty. Finding trust, finding trust. If I would have did this on my mat would have been burnt up. My mat would have been old. So this is part of this bow. It's like one piece that just ain't get me seed on the bow. Part of that bow. Alright. Now the holographic is a cold pill. So we do have to wait just a little bit for the holographic to go down. And we are done. Everything came out great. I love the way everything came out. The bag and the lunchbox, the lunch bag looks amazing. Like, I love the way everything came out. That part of the bowl I'm going to heat again, but I will just leave it for right now just to make the bag cool. Just while I heat it up again and I'm melting everything together. But this combo, you can't say nothing. This combo is freaking awesome. It's adorable. I think it worked. Oh, wait, hold on. Is it gonna stand? It stood. It's standing up tall. I think this combination is so pretty and it came out amazing. I love it. Back to school. Who did? New did what? Good. Hey. I played too much, you guys, but I definitely think it came out amazing. I love like the colors, and I definitely think the glitter and everything just added that little bit of extra that it needed for it, and I think it came out amazing. It is a must. I definitely also love using the initials instead of using the full name, so that way when the child is wearing this, a stranger can't come up and say, "Oh, Jasmine, hey, your mom sent me. How did you know my name? My mom told me strangers don't know my name." Well, guess what? You just have JS at the same time your child know this is their bag. That's all they need to know. The teacher will also know this is their bag because they came to school with it. You told them this is a bag. So I definitely think this initial is the way to go when you are doing this bag instead of doing a full name on it or even a monogram, you guys. But make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe if you do like today's video. And if you are wondering, like I said, I got everything from Heyyy Trans Warehouse besides the holographic vinyl discs. Some from Amazon. I'm going to try to find a link. I guess you wanted to be a part of today's video because she was like, I'm not going to keep clicking in my body while you talking to everybody. And I can't say hello. You get me? You get the drill. All right, you guys. So the book bag and the lunch bag came out awesome. The glitter and the holographic, I feel like, just made it pop more. I wanted something that stands out, but yet was a little bit different versus just doing the regular colors. Vinyl, and that's one thing about vinyl because it's so versatile when it comes down to the different color vinyls, the glitter, the holographic. Everything that you could do, the color change of vinyl is so freaking cool. And vinyl is going to always be a part of my business, no matter what people tell you guys. I don't care. Vinyl is that number one part of the craft business, the t-shirt business. This is how t-shirts started. They started out with vinyl. They didn't start out with sublimation. They didn't start out doing DTF. You start somewhere, and it started out with vinyl. Vinyl was the beginning of all of it before everything started. Now, I don't know the history, but that's my history in my head, okay, you guys? Now, let me show you guys the lunch bag. I still got a piece of parchment paper in there, but the lunch bag, look at it. The glitter and everything was adorable. I still got parchment paper in there. That holographic, though, the holographic made the lunch bag. I don't care what anybody say, because that holographic just gave it that pop, that uniqueness, that sensation of this baby. What you doing? All right, you guys. So that is the lunch bag, and here goes the book bag. Now, what you saying? What you doing? You are going back to school looking fly, looking good, representing school because you ain't going there to be talking to no boys or no girls. Nah, you're going there to be learning. And this right here is just amazing because it still has the name on there, but at the same time, nobody knows your full name or stranger, so they can still know this is your bag. That holographic, y'all. That holographic, you cannot lie. Y'all just can't lie. I just think the only thing different is just like the pencil, that black. But that black also makes the pencil stand out more. I wanted something that represents school versus just putting a name on here. So I definitely think the design goes with the book bag. I think it's going to be so cute. Yeah, he's just looking at me like, who are you talking to? Like, look at this. Look at this. This combination is fire. Like I said, everything Miami came from Heat Transfer Warehouse. Besides the holographic, I did get off of Amazon. But everything came out amazing, and I love the way it looks on the bag. I love the way it feels. That's what I really love. It just feels like it goes with the bag. If that makes sense, y'all. It feels like it goes with the bag. Now, if you did like today's video, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss another video of working behind the scenes, running a full business with a mama 3 with a newborn on my hip, on my hands, on my shoulders, y'all. I have got through up on about 4 times making this one video. 4 times. I have changed 3 poopy diapers. Y'all, if y'all see the way that he's looking at me, he literally just been like, ooh, all with food. Slowly going to sleep at that. I don't know what the day is. I think he just needs to be in my arms today. He just needs to smell mommy today. Okay. But make sure you guys like today's video. Make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss another video. And thank you guys for working with me. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.